Like expected, I think. Eventful game with many goals. I think everybody expected that before the game. For two reasons, maybe. One of the reasons, I think two managers always want to press high, want to bring the ball out from the back. So sometimes you see then certain mistakes, but it's always eventful. And for the other reason, because both teams, maybe mainly ours, was not playing in the setup that we usually do. So then you see in some moments that we defend in a way what probably is not expected if we play with all of our starters. But still, in the end, we were able to definitely make a game out of it. With all, especially in the end, with all these youngsters on the pitch. So eventful would be my word to use. Yeah, it's cruel, but he's never played first team football yet, and then to make your debut at the Champions League level is probably the hardest way of making your debut. And yeah, I think he misinterpreted the situation. Yeah, and that is immediately a problem at this level or a Premier League level. So it's a big moment for him to learn from, and it is cruel indeed. You think in a moment like this, 10 minutes for the end, I'm gonna make my debut in not in the Premier League, in the Champions League, and a few minutes later you go off with a red card. That is always difficult. But yeah, a career mainly is not always positive. There are also negatives, and he has to fight very hard to make sure he will ever play a second Champions League game again, which is not going to be easy, but hopefully he will. I don't know if it's a big achievement, but it's a good achievement to end up top of this league. But I said many times, it's so hard to judge a league table after 8 games, let alone if all the teams play different opponents. So it doesn't tell me much, to be honest, because some teams have faced easier opponents than others. So, but it's always nice if there's a new format that you end up number 1. Nee, ik ga niet met een chagrijnig gevoel naar huis. Maar ik vind het wel jammer dat we verloren hebben. Dus ik heb ook, wat ik net al zei, positieve dingen gezien. En als deze wedstrijd is afgelopen, en dan... ik zeg altijd en overal, ik kijk alleen maar naar de eerstvolgende wedstrijd. Dat heb ik mijn hele carrière als trainer ook gedaan. En dit was misschien de eerste en misschien ook wel de enige uitzondering in mijn carrière... dat je toch al iets meer bezig was met Bournemouth. Dus daar zit nu al aandacht.